Hey boys and girls, it's Miss McGowan again. Today in phonics, we are going to learn about a new digraph. We talked a little bit about digraphs yesterday. If you remember, it's when you take two letters and they don't make the sounds that they usually make, and they make a completely new sound, but just one sound. So you put two letters together to make one sound, and they don't sound anything like they usually do. So yesterday we learned about SH, and that says shh. Today we're going to learn about another one, a new one. So I want you to look at my picture again, and I want you to listen to the words that I'm about to say, and I want you to listen to what they all have in common, okay? Listen to the initial sound. You remember initial means beginning. So I want you to listen to the beginning sound that I say in these words, okay? So on this picture, I see a thorn. I see a theater, a movie theater. So thorn, theater. And then I also see, I'm going to bring it really close, a thumb, okay? So those are the three words: thorn, theater, and thumb. Okay, so what beginning sound do you hear in all of those words? Thorn, theater, and thumb. I hope you hear the th. Okay, so what I want you to do is like yesterday, I want you to get a mirror or a phone and turn it around so I want you to be able to see your mouth when you make this sound. So you can pause the video and go get one. Okay, so we're going to look at our mouths and see what they do when we make this sound. I want you to watch your mouth, okay? So we're going to say the word thank. All right, so say that word into the mirror. Thank. I want you to pause and look at your mouth when you say th in the beginning of that word. Thank. Thank. Let's talk about what our mouth and what our tongue's doing. Let's talk about what our voice box is doing, if it's turned on or if it's not. So when we make the th sound, like in the word thank, we're going to look at this picture. Look at my little friend, okay? So his upper and lower teeth close together, and they, hold on guys, I'm sorry, let me start over. So when we say the th sound, and you can keep looking at it, you can look at this picture, the little kid on here is bringing their upper and lower teeth close together, and they're carefully placing the tip of the tongue between them. Can you feel your mouth doing that when you make that sound? Okay, so now I'm going to try and force some air through this very tight spot where my teeth and tongue meet. If you put your hand in front of your mouth, you're going to feel air escaping. All right. Now let's talk about what our voice box is doing, okay? I want you to very lightly put your hand on your voice box and say th, like in thank, thank, th. Now can you hear it moving? Can you feel it moving that much? Thank. So it's not really moving. So that's called unvoiced, or that means our voice box is turned off. It's either voiced, which means our voice box is moving in our throat, or unvoiced. Can you hear the un in unvoiced? That means that it's not on, unvoiced. Now there's actually the sound th can actually make two different sound. It can make two different kind kind of two different sounds, but not. They basically make the same sound, but one way you say it, your voice box is turned off, and another way you say it, your voice box is turned on. Tomorrow, we'll talk about how our voice box turns on. Today, the words that we're going to learn about, our voice box never really turns on, okay? So it says th, like in thank, okay? So what we're going to do today is exactly like we did yesterday. I'm going to call out some words, and you, with your parent or your adult or whoever is helping you, you are going to turn to them and you are going to tell them what part of the word that you hear th in, okay? Remember, give me this for if it's in the beginning of the word, this if it's in the middle of the word, and this if it's at the end of the word, okay? So beginning, middle, end. All right, you ready? So tell me where you hear th at. Th. All right, ready? Thank. Thank. Where do you hear th at in the word thank? It's in the beginning. Okay, good. Now, the next word, panther. Panther. Where do you hear that at in that word? Panther. All right, the next word, north. North. Okay, the next word is thunder. Thunder. Next word, author. Author. The next word, moth. Moth. The next word, booth. Booth. Where are you hearing that sound at? Booth. Next word, Thursday. Thursday. Next word, nothing. Nothing. Next word, thumb. Thumb. All right, two more words, all right? The last two words, path. Path. Feel what your mouth is doing when you say that. Path. All right, last word, nothing. Nothing. Where do you hear it? Beginning, middle, or the end? Nothing. All right, good job, guys. So now we need to talk about how we write it. So if you can kind of see my friend, he kind of gives you a little bit of a hint. Remember, it's two letters that make one sound, just like yesterday. So the th sound, th is spelled with T and an H. Th. Okay, it doesn't make the T sound and it doesn't make the H sound. Together, they make th. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna try and write some words, okay? So we're gonna write the word path. Path. Okay? So let's break it apart. Path. So the first sound I hear is a P, a P. What's that vowel sound you hear? It's short A. So we have P, A, and then T. And we know that is, let me scoot this over, is T-H. Path. Now path has P, A, Th, has 3 sounds, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4 letters because these 2 letters together make 1 sound. Let's do another one. Let's do the word moth. Moth. All right, ready? Moth. So let's try and spell it. What's the first sound you hear in moth? I hear an M because my lips are touching. And as I'm saying this word, guys, I'm feeling what my lips are doing, and it's helping me to remember what that letter is based on what my lips are doing. So when I say my lips are touching, and that reminds me that that's an M. What vowel sound says ah? Look at your mouth. Feel your mouth the way it is. Ah. We've talked about this before. Ah, oh, ah, th. Oh, I feel that tongue between my bottom and front teeth. So I know that's TH. Ah, th. One sound, right? They make these 2 letters make 1 sound together. So let's do 2 more words and then we'll be done. Let's do the word math. Math. Okay, ready? Math. So let's try and spell it. Oh, I know what my mouth's doing. It's making that M sound again. My mouth, I can feel it. It's kind of in like a big smile, a big open smile. So I know that's an A. Math. And I remember what that th sound does in my mouth. So I know that that's a TH. Math. Uh-oh, can you see it? Oh, I'm running out of room. Let's see if that'll stay. Okay, so 3 sounds. Math. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4 letters because these make 1 sound. And let's do one more word for today. Let's do the word then. Then. All right, let's spell it out. Okay, let's break it apart. Thin. Then. I know the. I feel it in my mouth. It's saying the. TH. The. And now this is an E. It can sometimes sound like an I, so don't let that get mixed up, okay? Don't let that mess you up. The. N. Then. And that N is the last sound I hear. The. Then. All right, good job today, boys and girls.